Hello YouTube. You guys want to hear a funny story? Well, I got a funny story for you. Now this is actually a true story, and I am not making this up. I am not embellishing it in any way. Back when I was in middle school, we had this certain individual who was a school bully. He basically just went around causing trouble and just basic mischief, because he thought he was the tough guy in the school. Well, I remember one time, it was at the end of the semester, and each one of my classmates was getting his yearbook signed. And I remember that I wanted to get my yearbook signed. And there were a lot of pretty girls in my school, and of course I wanted them to all sign my yearbook. And you have to keep in mind that back in those days, I had a huge, gigantic afro, and everybody thought I looked like Michael Jackson. So I remember passing my yearbook around for everyone to sign and write their memories of me in my yearbook. Well, when the school bully got my yearbook, he immediately wrote fag in it, right? So I grabbed the book and just ran off and just, gave him a finger or whatnot. Years later, and I'm not making this up, years later, I'm watching TV. I guess this is going to show how old I am, but regardless, it's just too funny for me not to share with you guys. But anyway, years later, I'm watching this TV program. And the TV program is called Scared Straight. And so I'm sitting back watching it. And I look, and there's the guy who wrote fag in my yearbook. So I'm sitting back watching it, and at first they show how tough these guys are and all the crimes they've committed, and how bad they are, how tough they are. And I'm sitting back watching it and say, hey, that's my class bully on there. Then they took these guys and they put them in jail with all these hardened criminals. And I never will forget that during this time, there was this one guy in this jail cell, big, huge, muscular guy, got in front of my class bully's face and was telling him how much he was going to make him into a girl and how much he was going to screw him. And I like to die laughing. So those of you who don't believe in karma, that was definitely a moment when I experienced karma inflicted on someone that I thought was just so hilarious. I nearly cried when I saw that. So if you're watching this video, I won't mention your real name, but if you're watching this video, and if you were my bully at school, and if you're the person who wrote fag in my yearbook thinking it was funny, well, I got news for you. I think it was more funny when they took you to that jail cell and you had all these hardened criminals telling you all the things that they would do to you in jail. I don't know. Maybe you fly that way. But hey, it was hard. It was amusing. So anyway, until next time, love is the law. And always remember, revenge is sweet. Peace.